having so much experience outside of the area and, professionally, musically, and then coming back, what are some differences, similarities that you've noticed when you're not taking notes at jam nights?
Yeah. Well, I noticed everyone outside of where I was being professional, I wasn't, certainly not there now, but trying to get closer to thinking about using that term in regards to myself. But the people here in Youngstown, there's a crazy good pool of musicians. Like, it's like, those jam nights alone are like, there were some nights, mostly in the spring and summer, it was like 20 heads deep of everyone that was blowing my mind. Like, just like switching instruments and being as good at whatever else they're playing, keys, drums, guitar. Like watching all these guys play, Nick Frank and Andre and Gino and Craig Hill. I mean, I think honestly, towns that I thought were more musically driven, maybe like Athens was and is, but the pool is much deeper here, But especially because you're so close to the school and all the jazz players right there, so they have a little more different mindset about it. Like Nick's moving to New York to go to NYU.
Yeah.
Professor?
Adjunct.
Adjunct professor.
Yeah, adjunct teaching. Yeah, but yeah, the jam nights are a big one. Like for people, I mean, it's been going on for over 3 years. Like, 'cause there were people there before I was involved.
And you're hosting it now, right?
2.5 years. Yeah. But yeah, there's not as much from YSU though. People that come down. It's really just me, Miller, and a couple different people.
Alex
but
Miller.
It's just a lot. There's just for some reason there's a lot of musicians in Youngstown.
A lot of really good ones
from
too.
Frida's come up too.
That's always nice.
Yeah, it is. It's an amazing diversity as well.
Yeah, Frida's, man. I've only gone to the one time, and I was blown away by it. I wanted to go back, but it just never timed out for me. Like if I've been out of town or something, or lazy. In my underwear watching the X-Files. I need to get back there. Like, but they're like crazy. I mean, the old Cedars had those Tuesday jazz nights that were like jam-packed full of world-class players.
Yeah, I wish I could have been around for that.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I sang with Cedric.
You sang with Cedric?
Cedric Hobbs, really?
Oh my God.
I've met him. I never heard him play before though.
Master.
He's amazing.
You had to sing with him.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
That was Old Cedars, yeah.
Dang. Imagine if that was there still, Because Susie's is pretty sweet. But I'm always a fan of the idea of more venues, the better. I feel like the competition when it comes to venues right in the cluster areas, like, it just means more. Mm-hmm. And eventually it just means everyone gets used to seeing shows and paying to get into shows, and it just kind of grows that community a little stronger.
What have been the struggles or just the roadblocks trying to get the name out there? Because this is a relatively new act. I mean, the album just came out a couple months ago. So talk about just saying, hey, we're here, listen to this, check us out.
I don't know. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I thought I maybe I'm being naive, but like putting it out there thinking it would just be looked at. But I don't know how to really reach people with it, to be honest. I mean, it's out there. It's on Spotify and all the major streaming platforms. It's out there on FaceSpace, and it's a conundrum though. It really is, because
the trouble is original music. Being, I'm coming from the Cleveland aspect. Northeast Ohio in general, it's hard to get people tuned into original stuff. They want their tribute bands, they want their cover bands, they want stuff they can sing along to and dance to, and there's a point where you can understand that, but it's just finding those little pockets, and they're there of groups of people in Youngstown, Akron, Cleveland that are, just chomping at the bit, waiting for it.
I think we just need to find those pockets and I don't want to say infiltrate, but just branch out and try to. It's hard to network though with people because you can't just show up at a jam night and be like, I want to play. I mean, you could, but they're gonna be like, okay.
And then you're gonna just get mixed in with a bunch of other people. So
we got to introduce yourself and you got to prove yourself, And I think that's the main thing. Just getting better with each show, trying to at least, I think we played some really sweet shows. We're about to play some more really sweet shows in town. But as far as getting out there, like in the internet, where I really have no idea what's next. I've been asking people. I know, I'm like, it's weird because I have friends who do write for magazines stuff like that, but you can't just send someone, hey, check us out. Mm-hmm. You got to find you need a publicist and a manager maybe, someone to get into someone's ear. Because I think if someone's speaking for you, then you can be taken a lot more seriously. Yeah. But also, I mean, it's only a year old almost to the date. So actually, our first show was August 4th in town here. So technically, it's not even a year old. So can't really expect much from less than a year. And we've been grinding pretty hard, but not hard enough, But just trying to get out there. I think I'm gonna try to do a little fall tour thing where I just go up by myself and try to pick up anybody who's in any given area that could join for any show, and just try to play coffee shops and breweries and stuff like that. Just kind of break ice, and then try to come back with the full band, you know? I think that might be a good process. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it out.
I think that'd be really interesting. Just if you continue with the idea that the band name is just something to perform under. It's not really a person, or it's not. You're not like this is.
Well, that's Larry.
In spirit. I should have clarified.
We speak for Larry.
Yes. But I think that would be an interesting, at least, project to see how just show up. Like, hey, here's the material.
Yeah.
If you're interested, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, it really is kind of with whoever's there. That's the idea. It's like it's like a sauce or whatever. It's a dish, and whoever's there to jump in. But I mean, Andre and Carrie and myself have been pretty much at the core of it. Dave Lynn's been there for a while. Gino West, and I've had Craig Hill for some shows, Nick for some shows. So Larry Elefante is an amalgam of different personalities and whoever's around.
That's my favorite thing about playing, because with Michael, because depending on where we are, the sound is going to be completely different. It's going to be a little bit more jazzy. It's going to be a little bit more honky tonk. It just depends on who the guitarist is, who the drummer is.
Yeah.
And I love that, because it keeps everything super fresh. You don't get tired of the songs, and things just don't get old as fast.
Yeah, old as fast. That's the thing. It's like, I wonder people who tour extensively with their music. Do you ever get tired of playing it? I mean, I get tired of playing the same songs. Not tired of it. Like, I could see where people would burn out playing the same. Like, it's hard to get new material though when you're not. I have some new songs I've been working on, but it's just hard to get it to hear. To get it in. But yeah, that show in Columbus was pretty fun. It was a whole different personnel.
Yeah.
Those horns were really kind of aggressive and wily, so they brought a whole different vibe to it. But here it's very jazzy. When we play in Youngstown, it's a jazzier feel.
For sure.
Definitely has that back porch feel, but like the boxcar was perfect. It was like a little kind of rickety wooden stage, and like like somebody's uncle's backyard party. And I'm like, I love that. So, to me, it's like I want to play your uncle's backyard party. Like that's where the weirdest, funnest shit happens. People can really get into the thick, when they're,